Hi there. How are you? Please come on in. Take a seat. Make yourself at home. So, here we are. The culmination of a 52-week program where you and I have been getting to know one another, but primarily learning about the practice of Reiki. Not just how we can use that on a personal level for individual betterment and development, but how we can take those findings and practically apply them to improve the lives of others too. So, today's session, with that in mind, is very, very much a bringing together of all of these findings, applying them to help you achieve your ideal self. Okay? So that is very much the focus of today's long session. And I want to emphasize that because you may feel a little bit drained after. So, and I know I always say it, but ensure you drink plenty of water. And afterwards, you might just want to take a nap or just rest for the remainder of the day, when what have you. Okay? So, all that being said, let's light your candle. Now, this candle has been with us for a long time. It wasn't the original candle, but this is your candle. Probably came to us perhaps week 20, maybe something like that. I can't remember. And we have always lit this candle with our intention. And our intention has varied from session to session, but today's is very much about achieving your higher self. Okay? We are going to take all of our learnings, apply them to this session to essentially manifest where you want to be at. Okay? So I'm going to light it. And we are using this as a form of self-actualization. Okay? This candle, having shared it for a year, now represents everything we have achieved together in that year. And not just your development, but my development too. The positives we have taken away from that, and the positives that we can apply from that. Okay? So that is lit, and that will remain lit for the entirety of the session. Okay? I'll put that to one side for now. Before we begin, we must cleanse the area where we're working. And that isn't just about cleansing the physical space. It's about cleansing the metaphysical elements within that space. So I'm talking about you, me, and the room itself. So we are going to use some desert sage. Get this lit, like so. And I am going to wave it around, not vigorously or anything like that. Just enough to get the smoke going. And we may intermittently relight it. But very much this is to cleanse our aura, cleanse our ethereal body, remove any barriers that might be stood between us or the self-actualization that we seek. So just very liberally wafting that around you. It smells delicious, which is a plus. And you can do this at home. You can cleanse an area before any kind of ritual. And now that's going. I'm going to pop it in this ceramic bowl. Put that to one side. And that will gently smolder away as we go on. And as I said, we may find instance to relight it at points. Okay, next up, and not everyone likes this bit, but it has to be done. We're going to use these chimes very quietly to align our frequencies. Now this is tuned to a C, which is middle C, okay? So very, very gently, here we go. And we move that around all of our chakras. a very gentle sound. It shouldn't be too powerful, and it certainly shouldn't hurt or feel uncomfortable. Okay? So that is the frequency that we are now attuned to. All right? So breathing. We're going to be doing breathing exercises throughout the session. So they will change throughout. It'll be progressive relaxation and progressive grounding thereof. Okay? So we'll start off with the easiest one, which is 3-3-3. Now, as I always stress before we do a breathing exercise, it doesn't matter if you can't keep up. It doesn't matter if you can't necessarily take in all of that oxygen, all of that energy, or exhale all of that energy. What matters is doing it for one thing and using it as a grounding exercise. Okay, so with me, in for 3, hold for 3, out for 3. Okay, here we go. Hold and out. In. Hold and out. In. Hold and out. Perfect. Okay. Now that we're a little bit more grounded, I'm just going to do the Master Reiki symbol, which includes all other Reiki symbols. Typically, as I said once before, used for initiates. Very complex symbol. Let's see if you can remember it. So, again, faster. So, 1, 2. Okay. And that has with it all the power of Reiki. We are opening this dialogue between our ethereal bodies. Now, we always talk about the different chakras, but this time, because it's a special session, we are going to use a stone for each one. So you remember the chakras. So we have the crown chakra, which is at the top, just above your head. Okay? Now, basically, this is the highest chakra that we have, and it's kind of essentially your ability to stay connected to the ethereal world. All right? Your connection to the divine. So for that stone, we're going to use a very cute little crystal quartz, called rose quartz. Okay? I'm going to put all the stones that we're using in the top of our candle. Now the next one is the third eye chakra, Ajna, which is kind of like your ability to second guess, your intuition, if you like. It's located on the brow, which is why it's also called the brow chakra. It's your third eye, so it kind of represents a form of enlightenment, your ability to see things that might not be there. And for that one, we are using a stronger stone, an amethyst. All right. A stone that's generally favored for its properties of strength. So when this one's charged up, you can carry it around with you, and it will really help you through your day. Now, I apologize if there are noises in the background. The next chakra that we're going to look at, of course, is the throat chakra, which is my favorite chakra, which is to do with self-expression and communication. And for the throat chakra, we will be using my favorite semi-precious stone, lapis lazuli, which is this wonderful, wonderful sort of washed blue. If you can see. One of my favorite stones really great stone. And of course, the throat chakra is to do with communication, but also our ability to hear other people as well, and to understand them, and to translate their truth to our own. Okay? Next is the heart chakra. We got a little green jasper for you there. Lovely little stone. And this is to do with love and relationships, as you know, but not just relationships with other people. It's to do with your relationships with where you are and who you are too. So your heart chakra is very important in terms of self-development, because not only does it help you to understand other people, but it helps you to understand yourself too. Okay? Pop that one in the tray. Next up, let me see here. We got the solar plexus chakra. Something garnet or something like that. Yeah. And this is a place of great power. It's just below your chest cavity, just below your rib cage. A place of great power, but also an exceptional state of vulnerability. If you get punched in your solar plexus, you're down. But it's essentially where your gut is. And that is strong. It's a place of strength too. So it's not only about power, it's about your ability to channel that power and how you deal with your own vulnerability too. Next up is your sacral chakra, which is to do with more carnal pursuits. Let's just say that it's also a connection to your internal body as well. And we're going to use a clear quartz, a very robust stone. Charge this one up. Keep it in your pocket. It's good for you. Leave it under your pillow at night and you'll sleep better. Okay? And your sacral chakra is about your sexuality. It's about your expression of that sexuality and your ability to express that sexuality in an appropriate way to you. Okay? And finally, the root chakra, which is, as I said before, the specific location of it is up for debate, but generally your coccyx. Okay? And that can be related to your drive, if you like, being grounded. So your objectives, your goals, what you want to achieve. And that's why it's your root. Okay, so we have 7 stones in here for each of your chakras. And we can charge these anytime with the candle. Okay? Just a bit of heat to cook them up. But you might remember that I gave you some gemstones on a chain the last session. And what we're going to do, we are going to use these charged stones in relation to this gem collection on this chain that you are to keep. You can keep these stones too. So we will place what I gave you last week in here with all the other stones that are already charged. And we're just going to cook that up a little bit. Here we go. And all of this power will fuse together. And with the intention from the candle, bring you closer to realizing your finer self. All right. Now, with all that done, and don't forget, of course, that there are other chakras that we generally don't look at. With all that done, what we're here today to achieve is to ultimately tidy up all of your chakras so that there is no excess of energy. And we are going to achieve that in the traditional way that you and I always have, which is through energy plucking, energy pulling, energy deknotting, energy threading, and cord cutting. Throughout this session, we will be conducting different breathing exercises. I will be utilizing different tools as well to help, and using a variety of hand movements, but all with the objective of helping you realize your best self, to be the best you can possibly be, and give yourself the best possible chance. Okay? So, here we go. I'm going to get straight in here and do some plucking. Really close. I am going to be getting very close, but not a lot of this is topical, so I won't be touching you. And you can perform these on yourself, which is the first school of Reiki that you learn, self-healing. And it can also be done via proxy. So you can go on YouTube or whatever and watch a video of it, and it will still work. Okay? Now, we've come through a lot together. And I really, sincerely hope that you have gained something from these sessions that we've shared. If not just company or a friend, then good company and a good friendship with yourself. Okay? And by the end of this session, there will be a weight lifted off of you, and you will have a better opportunity to be you, to be strong, to be the you that you were all along. Okay? Okay. Just to help me out here, I've got my wand. So I'm going to go in and just thread out some of the spots that we can get out of excess energy. Now remember what I always say, always. There is no bad energy. Not in my studio, okay? Just excess energy that you don't need, so we're moving on to someone else. And it'll allow you to get in more energy. Okay? Here we go. So let's just go straight in here. Thread that. Easy. Easy. Get that in there. Similarly to all the stones that we use, the wand is charged. It's a clear quartz wand. Sometimes I'll use a selenite wand, which I prefer from a tactile perspective. But this one gets the job done. Okay. I'm just going to very lightly bring this down over your eyes like this. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a real workout for your aura, for your ethereal body. So I wouldn't blame you for wanting to get a little rest afterwards. Okay, good. Right. Pluck, 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 pluck. I'm really keen on here, your third eye. Your third eye is directly linked to the pineal gland. And if we can open our third eye a little bit better, we open ourselves to a whole world of alternative interpretation of things. And sometimes it's kind of amazing when you do. I just want to say thank you for being such a wonderful partner to work with through this. It's been such a privilege to work with you on such a personal level. Okay, let's go down here a little bit. Your throat chakra. I'm seeing some pluck, pluck. quick breathing exercise. 3, 4, 5. Okay? Don't worry if you can't do it. In for 3, hold for 4, out for 5. So in, hold, out, in, hold, and out, in, hold, and out. Perfect. Okay, here we go. This is what we're here for. And away. Okay, come on here. Come on. There we go. Good. And away. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good, good, good. Nice and slowly. Here we go. Good. Okay, perfect. So I almost cut my finger there. Very interesting. A little bit more to pluck out. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, just very briefly. Got a fan here. Okay. It's of Japanese design, as you can see. Makes a lovely sound when you open and close it. Certainly nicer than vehicles driving by. And I'm going to use this every so often just to blow away, clear away any excess energy that might be in there. So any bits that I've missed. Alright. Just like that. Nice and easy. Nothing too strong or anything like that. Okay, and it cools you down too. How about that? Nice and easy. Okay, good. Get that lovely smell of desert sage everywhere as well. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, get back in there. Okay. It's okay. You're doing really well. You're doing amazing. Just relax and let the energy that you don't need fall away. Alright? And very briefly, I'm going to put the palm of my hand over your eyes to establish a connection. Okay? Don't worry, I won't touch your eyes. I'm just going to put it over and release, okay? So, feel the energy. Feel your own energy. The excess you do not need. And release. Just let it wash away. Okay? Release. And again. Feel your energy. Excess energy that you don't need. Anything at all. And just let it One more time. Excess energy does not serve you. Following. Okay, good. You're doing amazing. Doing amazing. Let's see, just got out. Let's just get that lit again. Okay. Here we go. Up we go. Get that nice and smoldering. Again. Just blow on that a little bit. Perfect. And let that just blow all around you. Cleanse the area. And while that is burning, I'm just going to get a little bit more around you. There we go. Okay. Here, we can also use the sage. Here, with your stones, all your crystals and everything, okay? All right? It smells great. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of cord cutting. So just a little pair of scissors. Nothing special. Just going to pull out some cords that you don't need. Pull that out like that. I dropped it. Pull it out like that. And when it gets to the end, it's gone. Do that again. This side. Pull it out real taut. There we go. Out again from here. And snip. Gone. Gone. Good. You don't need it. Someone else can use that. Okay? There we go. Perfect. Okay. And some more. Here we go. And perfect. You're doing really great. Well done. Let's get a bit here. Okay. I'm just gonna. How are we doing? How are you feeling? You okay? Good. I know it's tough work, but we have got to get the best you possible out there on the streets right now. So, I'm just going to do some flutterbys. Just to zhuzh up your aura, your ethereal body. Give it a little zhuzh. Aura zhuzh. Okay. And I'm just going to palpate around your ethereal body too. Okay, just gently massage it. Good. How is that? Your aura's looking good. And underneath, and just very quickly, down all the chakras. So your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, down to your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, Manipura, your sacral chakra, and finally your root chakra, Muladhara. Okay? And back up and around. All over. Okay, and back over again. And just do. Okay, perfect. Okay, breathing. Let's do 4, 5, 6. Okay. In. Hold. And out. In. Hold. And out. In. Hold. And out. As we progress with these increasingly stronger breathing exercises, you'll find that not only do you feel more grounded and more in control of your body, but you feel more relaxed too. Okay? Now, let me just get in here again with the wand. But I'm going to take the top crystal off. So it's a bit of precision work, a bit of thread work. Okay? Let's get in here. Pull that out here. And pop. There we go. Get that in here. Thread it around. Pull, 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 pull. Pop. Same again on this side. Thread it through here. Thread it through here. And pop. Gone. Let's get into here. Thread it through here. Thread it through here. Thread it through here. And pop. Here we go. Thread it through here. Thread it through here. Pop. Okay. Get the fan out again briefly. There's a scent on the fan as well. I don't know if you can smell it, but it's very pleasant. All right. We've got a little bit more in the way of energy pulling to do before we move on to deknotting. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Long one. Sorry, I was particularly pleased with that one. Okay, here we go. There. How are you feeling? You okay? Good. Good, 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 good. All right. Let's get in there with some deknotting for you. Okay. Just take a look around and see what I can see here. I'm just going to take a look behind you as well, if you'll excuse me a moment. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. And again. Okay. It's not coming out. All right. There we go. Sorry about the noise on that one. Wow. Whew. He's really taking out of you, these guys. Okay. And away. There we go. Okay. Just gonna do some core cutting up here on this Whew. Up some more of those. So I'm just going to get the wand and do this just above your crown chakra, okay? And bring it down a little bit. Okay, good. Actually, hold on a second. Your third eye here, clearing up really nicely. Good. Okay. More breathing. 5, 6, 7. In. Hold. Out. In. Hold. Out. In. Hold. Out. Perfect. Okay. Fan some of those off. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now what I want you to do, very so now what I want you to do is imagine yourself sat in the most comfortable chair you have ever sat in. A chair so comfortable it defies logic, reason, and explanation. Sat in this chair, not only do you feel safe, you feel invulnerable, impervious to the words, impervious to the physical acts of others that might impact you on a negative level. In this chair, everything is positive, and you have never felt so relaxed in your life. You could spend the rest
your waking hours, your sleeping hours, and everything in between. Now, in this chair, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. In and out. In and out. As you control your breathing, you realize that you can actually control everything else around you. You can't control how it makes you feel, but you can control what it is and what it does. You imagine a wall surrounding you, but this wall is actually made of trees, and what you thought might be a prison was a prison of your own creation. And you can step up from the chair because you know that everywhere else is just as safe, because you are in complete control of your destiny. You are in complete control of your destination. And you are in complete control of who you are. Armed with this knowledge, relaxed and confident, you can challenge the day in a new way, a way that you never thought that you could before. Embattled with the strength of your experience, what you have been through and what you will go through, you are resilient enough to withstand anything thrown your way. And emblazoned with confidence from proving others wrong and believing in yourself and those you love the most, you can love yourself and those closest to you. And you will never walk alone. Wherever you step, however you step, others will be there with you. I will be there with you. With this knowledge that you are free. Free to go where you want. Free to love who you want. And free to be whomever you want to be. You can sit back down in this comfortable chair where you feel safe, and you can rest easy, embraced by love. The love of those you know and the love of those you've yet to meet. And in this warm blanket of affection, you start to feel a little bit sleepy, a little bit sleepy, a little bit sleepy. You start to imagine dreamscapes, and being safe and warm in your bed. And, loved one, when you awaken, you will still be you, and you will still be in complete control. Okay? Okay. How are you feeling? You alright? Good. Now, we're going to do one last breathing exercise. 6, 7, 8. Okay? And again, it's fine if you can't keep up, or it's fine if you just don't feel like doing it. Just pay attention to your breathing, and you'll be fine. So,
In. Hold. And out. In. Hold. And out. In. Hold. And out. Okay. And there we go. It's all right. What a journey we've shared. What a time we've had. I hope that you've enjoyed getting to know me as much as I've enjoyed getting to know you. And I'm sure that we'll meet again in the future. But for now, let's blow out your candle and do your Reiki symbol. Do you remember what it is? All right. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing this journey with me. And thank you for agreeing to give yourself the best possible chance at life. Namaste.